Here we go with episode 2 of a monster. Yesterday we watched episode 1 and it was a pretty nice. Now let's see what happens to Temma Sense and let's see if the boy can survive and all the consequences happening later after. Let's watch it together. Okay. So he saved him. Okay, he did his best to save him. But what about the mayor? Let's see if the mayor survived too. Oh! Yeah, I told you that now he's gonna suffer from all the bullying happening there. No, look, I imagined that. I hope this will not be a huge regret in the future, you know. Oh, what the F. Yeah, but can I say that in front of the mayor and the boy, who are you going to save first? Personally, I would say the boy too, because he's younger. Why? Imagine that the mayor was gonna die. But but if the boy died, nobody would have cared. Let's say, let's be honest. They did that just because it's the mayor. Okay. What's the name of the boy? We still don't know. Me too. I agree with these. I don't know. Hmm. Let's see what's going to happen to him. I hope they don't try to kill him because he was saved instead of the mayor, you know. I hope we don't lose Tenma because he's a very kind-hearted person. I mean, little by little we can lose him because of all these environment. And of course, he's under pressure. Oh! Not yet. Yeah, unfortunately. But this, I mean, this is not something great to hear or to say or to know. I would not like to be in that boat. It's not that simple. Things like these can't be forgotten with a few drinks. Eh? Why she disappeared? Oh no, maybe she wanted to see her twin brother. Kill him. Who does she want to? Oh wow. Is she talking about the murderer or the brother? I mean, kill the brother. Let him. Eh, let's repeat that again. And no applause for him who saved the boy. I mean, this is a society. So he will be ignored, or oh yeah, so he's gonna step in. Yeah. No. Uh, here we go. Becker. I know. He was promoted. Not him. Uh, what the F? This is outrageous. I mean, see, when people are having the power, this is the result. Look, I would have said, okay, I will not marry your daughter. I will forget about it. Unbelievable. unbelievable. Temma, please resist. I mean, psychologically speaking, try go home. Now she's not gonna look at you even. Yeah, but she has never cared about you. No, she doesn't care. She cares about money. That's it. She has never loved you, let me tell you. She doesn't need it anymore. Temma, resist. Oh my, look, I don't want to be in his position. Right now, everything is falling apart because of this decision. Look, I just hope one thing, that everything that he has done was not meaningless, okay? Let's see what the boy does. And I am afraid of the sister right now. I mean, does she want to kill him? To kill the brother? You have to be proud of who you are, Tenma. Yeah. Mm, no, you will always be in a cage, especially if you let them do whatever they want. Yes. Oh, it's disgusting. Yes. No, you are very good instead. If a society would have been like you, the world would be amazing. I understand his frustration completely. I hope one day he'll be grateful. That's what doctors should be. Look, this unfairness of society repulses me, disgusts me. Is he going to wake up now? Why I didn't like his face? Ah, no. Okay. Oh yeah, because at that time there was still the Berlin's Wall, so East and West of Germany. Ho ho. I hope so, but Dr. Temba doesn't mean anything anymore in this hospital. Okay. Uh, oh, can I say that I'm completely disgusted by these men? I think the boy is listening to this. But he doesn't care about them anymore, so. Disgusting man. I'm wondering if the boy is listening to everything that they are saying. I think he's listening. I would also like to have a doctor like them. I mean, a doctor to that feels that makes you feel uncomfortable in those situations. What happened now? The sister. Because the disgusting man wanted that. Can you punch him for me, please? Because I can't stand this. Johan is his name. Yes. Yeah. What a situation. Look, it's so intricate. No, Temma, resist. That's true, but don't fade away because of them. Don't lose the control and the temper. No, it's not your fault. Exactly, exactly. Don't punish yourself that much. I think this story will make me angry quite a lot. He was killed. He was killed. Oh, even the doctor, the two doctors. Oh. He's dead too. He's dead. What the F? And now they will think that he's the culprit. I mean, that Temma did everything as a revenge, right? No! Can I say that I already love this story? Things are getting complicated. First of all, Temma, such a kind-hearted doctor with lots of empathy, lots of deep and warm thoughts about his patients, condemned to all these. I mean, at the end of the episode, both Baker and Boyer, if I'm not wrong, plus even the director of the hospital died. And of course, the culprit will be seen as Tenma, because Tenma got all this pressure. He was dismissed by his in-charging role. He is no more a doctor. Let's say that he's fired, okay? The media will think that this is a pure revenge. So probably the media will be so corrupted to create this story in order to make Thelma the fault guy. This is so realistic. Nowadays we are living in the same era in which media are playing a huge role in communicating lots of information about what's going around the world, but the media can also trick you because the media are owned by someone who wants you to know a certain part of the story and not the entire one. This is becoming very serious because I think the author Urasawa wants to criticize society from the deep inside of it. And I really like when authors are so courageous and brave to communicate these to the people who are reading the manga. Yeah, I know Monster comes from a manga first, and I decided to join this anime because, yeah, I told you I've read so many great things about this story, but I've never imagined that it's that psychological. This is my story. I mean, this is the story that I love the most. But anyway, this main protagonist will show us so many hardship, depression, cruelty, brutality, suffering, all these mixed sorrow feelings that can be felt from everyone. I mean, we can all feel what Tenma is feeling right now. The pure injustice because of what he chose to do. That means to save a boy, a common boy, let's say, compared to the mayor of Düsseldorf city. This makes you understand that powerful people are always trying to covering themselves up all the times, especially nowadays. You know what I'm talking about. Powerful people are trying to hide secrets, are trying to compress the protests that are happening in these days in the world. And yeah, powerful people are like these. They always try to protect each other. They always try to ban and to dismiss people who are trying to oppose to their rules. And these powerful people are ready to destroy your life. They can do it. And that's the fear that common people feel every time they would like to stand up and say what they don't like. They are afraid that powerful people can shut their mouth up. This is the main fear that all people are feeling, but I completely dislike it. People shouldn't be afraid of speak up the truth and do whatever they really want, no matter the consequences. I know that these might seem so easy to say and so difficult to do, but I think that what Temma did was an act of courage because he opposed himself to all these rules, to all the orders, pre-established orders that are just good for the reputation of the hospital, for their own wealth, without caring about the patients, without caring about who's coming first, no matter the age. If we are talking about kids, they don't care, because if the other person is an important person with a status, with an authority, that's more important. And yeah, look, a monster came out many years ago, but how realistic are these stories? We are living in the same period of time in which all disgusting things are coming out and are regarding kids, yeah. And even in this case, powerful people are trying to cover everything up so they will not be discovered, or they will be assaulted because they are powerful people. This is pretty disgusting. And yeah, the intention would be to say, oh, they got what they deserved. I mean, they all died. That's karma. But are we sure that this is karma? Probably not. Something happened that we needed to understand. And of course, this can start an investigation. But I really hope that Temma is not involved in this, is not gonna be the fault guy, even if I presume that that's what's going to happen, because kind people are always paying injustices because of other people's mistakes, powerful people's mistakes. Let's see what happens now. Of course, we know that, yeah, Johan, this is his name, the name of the boy who was rescued. Yeah, when he opened his eyes immediately after Tenma talked to him, it seemed a little bit evil, to be honest with you. But then when we saw him crying because he wanted to touch his sister's hand, maybe it was just the waking up from the anesthesia that made him feel a little bit strange. But I just hope one thing for Temma, that all that he chose can't create chaos in his life. I just hope that everything he did was not meaningless and was not a huge regret that he will suffer throughout the time. Look at what happens now. He lost his job, he lost his reputation as a surgeon, he lost his life, he lost his girlfriend. But let me say it honestly, that was something great. I mean, it was great to lose her, because it's better to lose a person like that instead of having her next to you all the time saying those stupid things, as much as she said in the previous episode. And the true nature of this person came out in this episode, in the moment in which Temma preferred to save a boy instead of the mayor. The reputation, the wealth, the fame, the power was put on the first place. And Temma deserves a better woman. Definitely. He doesn't deserve a person like Eva, and he doesn't deserve a father-in-law like Heinemann. Absolutely. He deserves a better person, and people surrounding him by praising him, because yeah, as much as I said in the reaction, I would like to have a doctor like Temma in my life. A doctor that can assure you that everything will be okay. A doctor that is a professionist. A doctor that really cares about the patients and puts kids first, because that's how it should be. Without even knowing what this Johan might do, because we don't know if he got some complications because of these surgery. We don't know his reactions. We don't know how he will feel better or worse later. We don't know anything about him. But the instinct that Temma had is completely rightful and it's comprehensible. I can understand what he decided to do, no matter if this leads to something evil or not, and I really hope not. I mean, I hope that the boy will be grateful to him because he saved his life for something better. And I imagined that the mayor died, and I imagined all the catastrophe happening on Temma in the previous episode. But I really hope that if there is a justice in this world, even Temma will have one. I hope that he will regain the role he had in society. I really hope that he can continue doing what he really likes the most, because you can see when he interacts with patients, Temma, he's a great doctor, but he's a really great person with a great heart, and he deserves to work there more than all the others. So yeah, as much as I told you, at the end of the episode, the people might think, okay, that's what they deserve. They punished a man for doing his job, for doing his duty to save lives without even caring about the status. That's what a great person is, and now they are killed, and that's what they deserve. That's what we should think. But is this good to think? Something like this? Or are we becoming evil by thinking something like this? So the title of this story is Monster. We still don't know what's referring to. Is it referring to a monster society? Is it referring to the media who are corrupted and are trying to depicting a man? For sure they will depict Temma as the evil guy, if I'm not wrong of what I'm saying. But what's the monster here? Is the boy because we still don't know his past, we still don't know if it's an evil boy, we still don't know what's going to happen when he completely recovers? Is the monster inside Tenma's mind keep pushing him, thinking that he was wrong, that because of his choice he lost everything, was that worth it, and all these kind of things? Is a monster becoming Tenma himself because he completely lost everything? So is he going to lose his mind? We don't know. Is the monster the sister? We don't know about her too. The sister keeps saying kill him. Is this referring to the murderer that tried to kill her family? Or is this kill him referred to the boy? Because the sister screamed and went out of the boy's room. She didn't want to touch him. Or maybe the boy told her something to scare her, and then he faked the crying to seem to be the victim. We don't know. But that's the beauty of these type of stories, guys. You keep thinking, and you also analyze yourself, your own reactions. Are these reactions good? Are these reactions too instinctive? Should I think more about what I've watched? Who's the culprit here? Do I have to blame Tenma for his choice? Maybe later we will regret the choice he made? Or is it good that what happened is just a matter of karma to these two doctors and to the director, who decided to eliminate Tenma, who decided to eliminate the good side of the world? We don't know yet, but for sure I can say that society is so corrupted. We are living in a society that we don't deserve, or that it's just the mirror of what we are, and that's automatically what we deserve. For sure there are people in this world who don't deserve what they're living, and for sure there are powerful people who are not deserving the role they have. This creates this contrast inside of our mind, thinking, is it worth living in the world like this? Is it correct what we keep living? Is it correct that powerful people keep have this power that it's not good that they have? Is it correct that society goes on in this way? Can we do something to stop that chain? Temma tried to do so, but is it worth it? Will this change, or will he be blamed forever? I just hope that he doesn't have any intention of ending his life, because he doesn't deserve that. I hope that he can keep the self-control in all this. It's not easy to do, but he can try, and he needs to try, because we need in the world people like him. And I still think, and I still hope that the world can change somehow. When people will be too tired of living in the world we are living, they will oppress the powerful people. And look, it's gonna happen. Sooner or later, this will happen, because nothing lasts forever. And you will see even in this story, these are powerful people who seemed to rule everything. They were killed in an instant. So, are they really powerful? Or is this just the image that we have created through the years about these people, giving them power? I hope that Temma can stand still and fight for what he did, for the choice he made, because that was completely right. And yeah, we don't have to forget the historical period we are living, because the Liebert family come from the East Germany, and we know that this is 1986. So there's still the wall in Berlin, and this division of Germany, these political contrasts that can create a huge commotion inside that society. Stay tuned and keep on watching me. Thank you so much for the support. I'll see you next time with episode 3 of A Monster. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. See you in the next video.